TV. We got content.
No, you guys probably been wondering, yo, you guys are not dropping like you were before, and you know, MEO's been going through its ups and downs, and
I don't know what these niggas was doing with these chairs. I don't know what they was doing with the chairs. We walked in one day to shoot an episode. Mac sat in his chair and the shit. They're racist.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Math Hoffa. Now I ain't gonna hold you. You either the perfect guy that the landlord and everybody else be hating on.
God damn. You got to be a stupid motherfucker to get fired on your day off.
But I see that. Spin the block. So turn for the city. Pull out, trigger out, shit out, shit. So turn for everybody. Free moves, pull out, trigger out, shit. Track everywhere. Trend. Mr. Green Lights, nobody gassing me up. Ain't no stopping me. Bust it down, shorty, I promise I can't get enough. She do it live for me. For TV, we got content. Man, you already know how I do it, baby. I'm a pimp with a capital P, baby. You know how I go. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I mean? Like, man, you know, I'm about to get ready in a minute, man. You know I do the Wavy TrapSoul news, man. So, you know, I ain't even got my blazer on, nothing. I ain't got my tie on. But you know, the news gonna get heard. I'm gangster like that, man. You know, I'm P with a capital P, man. I gotta keep it playing no matter where I go, baby. Now, you tell that mug, it better have my money. Now, I had you on the corner for 5 hours now. You ain't gonna be coming back with $500. No, shorty, you already know it's clean. You know I got my half $5K or better now. That's what I told her. I sure did. Man, hold on, man. Keep calling me. What? Huh?
Yes, we live right now.
We live. So they heard. We have a technical difficulties on the channel, but this is yours truly, HeartBreak Ace. Give us a second. We go to commercial break. We'll be right back with you. Spin the block. I'm telling you, got a little part. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Wavy News Break, where you get the most trending topics and the hottest street news of the culture in 15 minutes or less. Now, I'm your host, founder, CEO, and entertainer of this thing that we got rolling called Wavy News Break. Now, who we spilling the tea or spilling the Gatorade on today? Well, hey, yo, chat. I see the op. Spin the block.
Wavy TrapSoul Radio.
Yeah. Mama want the devil, I want the devil, want the head to the sky till it die. I don't need wings just to be fly. I got a sweet tooth for the devil pie, but we all lose if we don't never try. Wavy Heartbreak Gang, Wavy Heartbreak Gang. What's good, y'all? Y'all know what this is right now. Another Wavy News Break by yours truly, HeartBreak Ace. I'm feeling good right now. How y'all feeling? Write down in the chat. But anyway, y'all see what we got going on. If y'all familiar with my channel, y'all know who Math Hoffa is. If you're not familiar with my channel, Math Hoffa was and still is a legend from battle rap, the battle rap community. Did a lot of URL performances. One of the main notable performances when he did the y'all check that out. Shout out to Smack, URL, RBE, everybody that do battle rap. Anyway, y'all should know, like, at this point, during COVID, he started his show, My Expert Opinion. And y'all already know the history with that. He had a lot of co-hosts that was close friends, supposed to be, and they broke ways. Everybody had their stories saying Math Hoffa was a snake, Math Hoffa was this, Math Hoffa was that. He said it was this, he said it was that. I'm one of the people that's on Math Hoffa's side, and I said, these niggas is hating on niggas, blah, 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 this and that, whatever. I was taking his side. Well, at this point, I can't be like y'all, bro. I'm sorry. I can't be like what I see on these cameras. Y'all like to fake it for the gram, bro. And I'm gonna just say, I'm not no meat rider. I don't care how much I like somebody, bro. Pause. Or rock with a nigga. I'm not gonna be a yes man, bro. And at this point, this nigga act like he got to be the most perfect person in the world. Cause every time something happens, every time he have a breakup, whatever, it's never his fault. He the most perfect person. If y'all ain't know what I was talking about, the place where he do his my expert opinion is a barbershop in Harlem, if I ain't mistaken. If I ain't mistaken, I think it's in Harlem, might be in Brooklyn. But it's a barbershop, he do it, whatever, he was leasing it for somebody. And apparently, he lost the lease because him and the landlord don't see eye to eye. Well, I ain't even trying to ramble, y'all. I let him give y'all his reason of why or whatever he think happened. And I'm gonna give y'all my real reasoning or what I think really happened. So matter of fact, we ain't even tripping. I see the eye, spin the block.
Oh, okay.
They're racist. Some people are racist.
I was trying to figure out how to say it without, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe some people are not enlightened to, you know what I mean? But this dude, like, nah, he's fucking racist. He's fucking racist. This motherfucker asked me if I wholesale cocaine. Like what? To my face, like, you know, I'm gonna have to see your business records and all that to make sure that you don't wholesale cocaine. I laughed, but I wanted to slap the dog shit out that nigga. I wanted to slap the dog shit out that nigga. First of all, I don't do that no more. I changed my life. I don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? But for you, like, to just to feel that comfortable that you could say some shit like come on, son. Come on, son. That shit was whack. That shit was whack.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, when I first met the landlord, he asked me if I was wholesaling cocaine.
Forgot I said that.
Mm-hmm.
So
he was dead serious.
He was dead serious. He was dead serious, and, you know, despite him seeing people like Robert F. Kennedy and all these people pull up, there's always been some sort of pushback. There's always been like an issue, or you know, even up to recently when we've been going through all this stuff, I called him and he pretty much brushed me off. So he's never been interested in actually doing business with me. But because we started here, I felt like it was important to have this shop. So I entered into a situation where I subleased from the person who had it before, right? Now, with this person, you know, and then don't say no names.
I'm not. I said be careful.
Yeah.
With what you say.
With this person, you know, what started off and seemed like a good situation, after time, it just became, you know, not good.
You know, when you think somebody's like looking out and doing you a favor, that's what it felt like in the beginning. So after a while, I realized, like, oh, hold on. Certain shit just, like, even the impression that the landlord had about me.
Yeah.
Where that came from?
He wonder what gave them the impression of that. Could it be?
This last battle will be a war.
I will, man. Don't dare me to, yeah.
Chat. Sorry, not sorry. Just because I fuck with you, I ain't gonna be a yes man. I ain't gonna sit here and just say, oh, yes sir, man. You did. No, fuck all that, bro. Now I'm gonna say this right here. I'm not gonna deny, and I actually believe Hoffa when he says that the landlord tried to play him like he was a drug dealer. But you know what the problem with this situation is? I truly believe and feel that shit in my heart. And I'm very spiritual. I ain't trying to say I'm arrogant and always right, but I'm very spiritual, intuitive. And I truly believe in my heart that Math Hoffa and the landlord had that conversation. When the landlord tried to play Hoffa like he was a drug dealer. Want to sell cocaine? A couple of margaritas? All that type of shit, right? I truly believe that happened. But I believe that conversation happened when he first started the fucking show. When he was trying to convince him to get the lease. And he probably looked at him like, man, I don't know, man. You look like the drug dealer. You know, you game maker. I seen your videos. You do a couple of fights and shit, you know. I don't know, man. He probably had that kind of conversation with this nigga in the beginning. But not when you a million subscribers later, nigga. I'm sorry. Cause you act like you Mr. Perfect, bro, and I rock with this nigga, bro. Don't take this as shade. I'm just not a meat rider. I don't give if I like you. Y'all know how I feel about Drake. Pause. But if I feel like he did some lame shit, I'm gonna call him out for that. I don't care, bro. I'm a grown man at the end of the day. And this goes for anybody. Mr. Perfect. It's no way, bro. It's no way. Because the simple fact, people do grow and change. But you known for being on the opposite side, violent, bully. You from Brooklyn, son. Like you said. I got people in Marcy. I got a brother in Marcy. I understand that side of the town. So we can't even play that either. And you ain't just gonna transform to a nigga that was like that to rapidly grow your first time trying to your podcast and you just rapidly grow. Perfect timing. Nigga, you got a big head. Pause. It's obvious. That's what happened. That's what happened. And I'm not gonna say that you was doing shit so wrong that the way people turn their back on you was warranted. I'm not gonna say that. What I'm saying is, you got some fault in these situations. You got some fault. I'm not saying it was enough for them to do how they did you, but you got some fault in these situations. I'm saying your name, Math Hoffa. I'm talking to you. This is something I'd tell you if I was in your face right now. Cause I'm a real nigga. I'm not gonna play no bullshit. And I ain't gonna be a yes man to niggas I fuck with especially. And I fuck with you, dog. But stop playing this image on the camera for people, bro. Cause it don't look good. It's starting to make you look distasteful, my nigga, because every situation, you ain't did nothing wrong. You probably think you ain't did nothing wrong. But you gotta look at it on both sides. Look at it in another nigga's shoes. Whether they're a lame nigga, grimy nigga, snake nigga, whatever. Look at it in that snake nigga's shoes. It don't matter. And think about cause and effect or reaction to responses that y'all had in your relationship together. And look at it in their shoes. And I guarantee you're gonna see where people probably thought you did it wrong, my nigga. Ain't nobody perfect, dog. I like to think I'm the closest thing to perfect, but I'm not. Ain't nobody perfect, my nigga. At all. I feel like that's fucked up. They did that shit, though. After you done put the work in and got 1 million subscribers. My only problem with this whole situation is stop acting like you Mr. Perfect, my nigga. Like you did nothing wrong. Or you ain't did nothing that could look like it was wrong. In a different light. Come on, dog. You get more credibility, more engagement, more views, more whatever by being authentic, by being real, my dude. And that's a message to the kids out there. You be more credible, more amazed, more infatuated, like what people will be when you do that. But coming off as this nigga that ain't never. First of all, bro, you come from battle rap. So I know you, and a lot of people know you, but the world don't know you like that. You ain't like where people know you like you Drake or some shit like that. Or you ain't even gotta be Drake. It can be a less artist than Drake. It can be Dirk. No shade to him, but he's less when it comes to status. So people don't really know you. And if they gonna go off of what they know about you, bro, you was a violent nigga in battle rap. So they gonna go off of that, and then they gonna go off of all the situation that happened since you had your show, my expert opinion. Y'all should subscribe and don't fuck with that, by the way, because I fuck with the nigga, but I just don't like what he doing right now. Because I'm a real nigga. I'm going to tell my nigga when he fucking up. But you can't go from that violent nigga in battle rap to your show and everything that go wrong, you ain't had no fault in it. Especially when you brand new to the fucking podcast. You was getting information for niggas because you ain't know how to really run a podcast. So you had to make some kind of mistakes, my nigga. But through all this shit, through all the years, you don't even mention the mistakes you made on that. By not knowing how to do this shit. Come on, think about it. Think about it. But this was a Wavy News Break again. It's yours truly, man. At this point, unless you ain't subscribed, and I feel like even if you ain't subscribed, y'all low-key be lurking and watching, biting the style, but it's okay. I love y'all always, man. That's all I want to spread. Period. Because you don't affect my daily lifestyle at all. That's just a message to the haters. But to the ones that's already subscribed, my Wavy HeartBreak gang, we in here. And they can't stop it. It's mad love. Always. Yours truly, HeartBreak.